Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday, if you believe in such a thing. Welcome to our Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. We're going from Honiara to Seghe. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. We need to adjust the time here a little bit so we have a kind of an evening flight. Okay, and we'll turn off the thunderstorms and all that. We don't want that while we're flying across here. We're just going to do a straight shot. We're going to take off and head over this way, and then we should have a direct approach right into our runway here. How did that happen? Oh, I gotta fix that again. We'll get going here in just a moment. All right. Weird, it has. Okay, well. Anyway, let me make sure I got that 13th out. Yep. All right, let's go. Good morning, Chris. Get in here and get moving. Apologize. I thought I had everything all set up, and I'm just double checking everything, and then it doesn't appear to want to work. So all right, let's get this out the way. All right, I got to re-engage all this. All right, I got to find out our climb and maintain. 13,000. Well, that's going to be a steep climb, I think. Let's go to 5,000 first, and then we'll... Yeah, I think that's more reasonable. Okay. Let's get in the air. Get that tuned in. Here's the nav button. Go. All right.
Honiara Center Harbor Air 237 is at 600 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
Harbor Air 237, Honiara Center altimeter 29.9, continue as planned.
All right. And away we go. Uh-oh. It's just in a circle now. Come on. Okay. It's going back now. It's catching up to itself. Yep, up and away. Away we go. Now, the reason why I picked this flight is that I saw a clip. I think the name of the YouTube channel is Air Clips. They just post like little 5 or 10 minute videos or whatever, and then you get it's usually from from the flight deck, basically. And it's usually in airlines that aren't very well known. So, like, there's an actual airline that handles the handles a flight here. I can't remember the name of it, but anyway, it was very picturesque. I saw it when I was in Alabama, and I was like, man, this seems like be a cool place to go fly. So here we are, trying to find the I guess I don't need to worry about it. Oh well. We're doing just fine. We'll go ahead and add it up to 13. We don't get the speed. We'll just make that lazy climb up there. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Bex. Hello, Chris. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. I've been talking this entire time and I've been on mute. Oh my god. If we get to Seghe in a short amount of time, or a reasonable amount of time, we're going to pop out, refile, and go back to Honiara. Tomorrow, we're doing the flight from Detroit to Birmingham, Airbus 320, live weather. Wednesday, we're flying early to Jakarta to Surabaya. I'm sorry. A320 flight. That's going to be at 5 a.m. my time, 10 o'clock in the morning UK time. Okay, I'll reiterate that tomorrow. Thursday's flight, I gotta think of something else. Well, I've been like munching on stuff, and I don't want to be eating. You guys hear me eating and all that. I try not to do that. But anyway, so yeah, so Wednesday it's going to be a little bit earlier than normal. So just be aware of that. If you're here, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. It is what it is. So, just wanted to make everybody aware that the Wednesday is going to be just an hour and a half earlier than normal. Friday is still up in the air, no pun intended. So yeah, I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll see. So anyways, so that's what we got. Yeah, I'll know. I should know hopefully by today or tomorrow what's going to happen for Friday. All right, there we go. Leveled off at 13,000. I'm guessing either Mick's lurking over in the POS channel, or I don't know. Well, it'll probably be just about sundown when we arrive there at Seghe. I'm surprised. I thought he would have been here. Now the plane that they fly is the they call it the Dash 8. It's not the 747-8 or anything like that. It's a prop plane. It's definitely made for these short little hops. It's got a twin engine. But yeah, really nice looking aircraft. Of course, their stuff that, you know, these pilots have flown these routes for quite some time, so they know basically kind of, you know, their route very well. But yeah, there's no such. I think on the PC version there probably is a Dash 8, or there will be one soon. But of course, us underlings here on the Xbox are not getting much of anything in the way of aircraft yet. Who knows if or when we are going to get some of the stuff that is already in the PC version. But we'll plug along with what we've got to work with. So, yeah. Definitely a Monday. You know, sometimes it's difficult to gauge on a Monday how many people are actually going to show up, because you can plan or think, yeah, I'll be there, but then you have life happens. So sometimes it's very difficult. It's a bit I guess demoralizing, and I don't mean that in a bad way. But if it's you're putting the time in, and when a lot of people don't show up, it kind of is like, well, is it worth streaming on a Monday? And I know people can go back and watch it after the fact, but it doesn't feel the same. You miss out on that interaction, or just talking in the chat. So I don't know. It's never easy to determine how many people are actually going to show up and for how long or whatever. No, that was not the airport, I think. Matter of fact, I wrote it down. Hold on, let's look here. It's called Ramada. Yeah, it doesn't exist. It's a dirt airfield on one of these islands. I found, based on what I was able to research, I found the island, but it's like where the dirt strip is, it doesn't exist. I don't know if they probably haven't updated their overhead information in quite some time to be able to add it, but that's all right. And I also found a channel on YouTube yesterday, quite by accident. It was recommended, I guess. That.
237, you are 9 or 6 miles east. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors. Visual runway 28 approach.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors. Visual runway 28 approach. Harbor Air 237.
There we go. What was I going to say? Oh, this they live stream from morning to night. They plane watch from LAX. Just, I don't know where they're located, but they can't see the entire like runways and all that. They have to pan back and forth with their camera. But they're commentating. They update. Like this plane is expected to leave or arrive. If somebody's looking for certain liveries, they talk about that. Like, people were like, when's the next Disney plane taking off or landing? They have all that information. I don't know exactly where they get it from, but yeah. And then they also can hear local air traffic control in the tower. I think they've got either they're tuned in or whatever, which is pretty cool. And then if the other day I was watching, and so their thing is if a 747 comes in and lands and takes the whole length of the runway to stop, they call it go long, they donate $7.47 to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, which I thought was really cool. So yeah, everybody's cheering every time a 747 lands. Everybody's like, go long, go long. I was like, wow. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, kind of an interesting that looks like a straight up grass strip. Right there. I don't know which way do you approach in? I'm guessing from right there off the tip of the island there, off the right tip. Somewhere there's got to be an approach in there. So yeah, I may, if I can find it again, I'll post a link. They only broadcast for about 10 hours a day, I think, almost 11. So, but it's pretty cool. And so yeah, if you want to watch all kinds of jets take off and land at LAX, there's your place to go. Matter of fact, I'll see if I can find it right now. I think it's called Airline Videos. Yeah, this is the best. Yeah. Post a link here in the chat for anybody who go check that out. They're probably not up and running just yet, but they should be pretty soon. But yeah, good stuff right there. If you want to watch some train spotting. Or not train, plane spotting, not train spotting, plane spotting. Oh my goodness. The sun will definitely be just about down by the time we get there. Now, the only thing I don't know, I'm just thinking about this now, I don't know that the runway or the surrounding area is well lit. Should have thought about that. Well, that's okay. We've got our instruments. We've got our panels. We will fly it in as best as we can. Make for an interesting flight, that's for sure. So no localizers, none of that stuff. We're gonna rough it, as they like to say. Just a smidge of lighting, just in case the sun does go down. Just a little bit on the pedestal should be sufficient. I like to have just a bit of lighting, not a lot, just a little bit. I don't know what else to say. It's kind of quiet. It's like I don't have a story time. Yeah, I really don't know what to say. Yeah, I should have made the sun up a little bit higher. I don't really know what to expect when we get to Seghe. We've got still a fair distance to go. I think we're almost at the halfway point, if not almost already there. Well, this is certainly going to make things interesting. Oh! Well, hello, Mick. Welcome. I have it. Yeah, I figured you were, Mick. I figured you were. I just saw your message on Posh channel. I'm doing okay. Just this is going to be an interesting landing because we don't have any kind of we have a visual approach, but not a nothing where we could use the approach mode in the aircraft to lock in the tractor beam, as I like to call it. So as you can see, the sun is starting to go down. It probably will be just below the horizon by the time we arrive at our destination. Hopefully we've got enough light to land, but we shall see. So I'm guessing you heard for Wednesdays it's going to be this Wednesday, not every Wednesday, but this coming Wednesday it's going to be a little bit earlier than expected. 10 a.m. your time, 5 a.m. my time. So and that's going to be the Jakarta to Surabaya and the A320. So yeah, so it'll be a bit earlier than you guys usually expect. And like I said, if you're here, that's fine. If you're not, that's okay too. It is what it is. I thought maybe Yabella would have popped in by now.
Harbor Air 237, please expedite your descent 2,200 feet. Harbor Air 237, please expedite your descent 2,200 feet.
Oh, I am. Oh my god. Oh, I feel like such a numpty now. Thursday's flight is... I'm going to have to come up with something different. What I tried last night didn't work. So, anyways... you know what? I'm just gonna have to not eat or drink anything when I'm flying because I mute myself so I don't chew or anything in your ear or on your speakers, because that just probably sounds disgusting. So I'm just gonna have to discipline myself and either do all that well before I stream or afterwards. I can't. I feel like such a jackass every time I mute myself, and then I forget to unmute it so I can talk to you guys. I'm a fucking idiot. Jesus. Anyway, Wednesday's flight's going to be early. I'm just reiterating in case anybody forgets. Wednesday's flight's going to be at 5 a.m. my time, 10 o'clock UK. Tomorrow we're doing the A320 normal time, 6:30, going from Detroit to Birmingham, live weather. That should be fun. Thursday's flight, I'm going to come up with something completely different. So, anyway, there. I'm going to stay unmuted the rest of the way. I'm not going to drink or eat, whatever. So, it is what it is. That's just not acceptable to me. That I keep forgetting that sort of stuff. Anyway. So yeah, it's going to be pretty much dark by the time we get to Seghe. I don't know what to expect here at this airport. Now, I think it's paved, so there should be some kind of lights at or near the runway. I think. I could be wrong. I don't know. We're going to find out here momentarily. So visual approach, of course, we're going to have to turn off the autopilot and all that good stuff. And we're going to have to kind of go in manually, which we can, it's no problem, we can do that. All right, 2200. There we go. There we go. Corrected for that. Get some speed back up so we can try to close the distance here. Might be just enough sun in the sky, who knows. Well, I think we're definitely set up well for a visual approach. We'll get the guidelines like we normally do.
Harbor Air 237, climb and maintain 3,600 feet.
No,
Climb
that's not
and maintain
reasonable.
3,600 feet Harbor Air 237.
We can do that. We can recover from that fairly easily, I think. Well, I'm not quite sure why we were told to go to 2200, but no way we are going to beat the sun today. I didn't put the sun in the sky high enough so what I was hoping to do, quite honestly, is land just as the sun was at or about halfway below the horizon there. Just we had a nice sunset landing. There's enough color in the sky. I think we're going to be okay. Well, this is definitely going to be interesting. I think the 3,600 feet we're good. We're not going over anything super high. Looks like we're going to go right over kind of that slope off of that low mountain or whatever right there off the right wingtip. So I think we're okay where we're at. Now I never understood what is that marker over there for. Never quite understand that one. It looks like, based on what I'm seeing, the airport's just on the other side of this island here in front of us. This larger one, not this lower stuff, just in the immediate foreground. But I kind of get the feeling as soon as we go over that slope, then we'll see the runway. We'll see we'll get some idea of where the airport actually is. Well, some little areas have lights on already. Oh, the lights are coming on in front of us. Well, at least if nothing else, it's going to be a scenic, kind of a scenic arrival. Although you can't make out too much detail. Well, if it was easy, then it would be boring.
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet harbor air 237.
Must have chased everybody off. I guess that's just Monday. There we go. Just a little bit light there. Chris is still there. I appreciate it, Chris. Yeah, I think once we land, we're just going to wrap it up.
Harbor Air 237 Airport is at your 12 o'clock, 12 miles. Maintain present heading and altitude. Report runway in sight.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Harbor Air 237. Harbor Air 237 runway in sight.
Harbor Air 237, you are 11 miles southeast of Alpha Golf Golf Sierra. Maintain present heading and altitude.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Harbor Air 237. Alpha Golf Golf Sierra traffic. Harbor Air 237 11 miles southeast inbound visual runway 28. Alpha Golf Golf Sierra traffic. Harbor Air 237 is on final runway 28 to land.
Alright, there we go. We'll get a little bit closer. I think we can go ahead and start slowing down now. Yeah, I think we'll call it a day after this. So this place doesn't even have a tower. Or anybody who's monitoring the radio to respond back to us and give us any updates if necessary. Interesting stuff. Wow, it seems like it can't just stay on a, it's like doing this back and forth, lazy left, right. It just can't, it's like it's having a hard time staying right on the flight path there. think I know what I want to do here. So the way it just turned... Okay, here's what we're going to do. This back and forth thing is making me... Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to come in this way. We're going to come in just over the, well, yeah, there we go. I think this is a good line up this way. Alright, there's the runway. I don't know. I think it's almost a... So we got to go to... So it's over that way. We had the right direction. Why am I not getting the guidelines? I know I turned them on. Oh, it's basically like a dirt runway, isn't it? Okay. That's okay. We'll go back around. It's a grass strip. Okay. Now I know what to expect.
Stall. Stall.
Oh, crap, 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 crap. Oh, my God.
Stall.
Well, that was certainly not the landing I was hoping for. But that is what you get. There, yeah, it's a grass strip, Mick. There's no lights. It's just a grass strip on an island for basically dropping off passengers and cargo. Yeah, there's no lights. There's no tower, nothing.
Alpha Alpha Golf Golf Sierra traffic Harbor Air 237 is clear of the runway.
But I think this is pretty much the airport right here. So, yeah, that was not quite what I was expecting, but that's okay. Now I just gotta find. It's this one. Nope. There it is. Well, there we go. And yeah, about an hour flight. 44 minutes was not correct. Anyway, I think we're just going to wrap it up here for today, folks. Thanks all for coming in. I will see you tomorrow, Detroit to Birmingham in the A320. Till then, have a great rest of your Monday. I will see you.